Have you seen them? The silver things are massive, aren't they? Really?
Fine, I'll be still as a dog. Stay right there. Profile frequent alerts. What? How?
No driver, huh? Better not crash. Oh, good. Thanks to their Albion payday, Horizon Multinational's renovating.
That should make entering the building a simpler matter. Access their database and I'll find you that Guardian protocol.
Awaiting area crime report.
Moving on. No one's here.
Strip everything until you find him. Drone, spread out and search.
Get going. Locked. Bagley, get me in.
It's a powered lock, and the power's on the same grid as a neighboring building, so if you go there...
Yeah. It's a magnetic lock, so I've got to overcharge it.
Well, excuse me if I go fuck myself then. I'll be catching up on quiz shows if you need me. One more should do it. That should have disabled the lock. Now, accessing the Guardian Protocol workstation will be a piece of piss.
Mm-hmm.
It appears the Guardian Protocol has a prototype Guardian. Found the Guardian Protocol. Downloading and deleting the drone AI upgrade. Please stay close. That's it for the Guardian Protocol, and I've left them a gift. But more security is converging. You should get scarce.
Got it.
Dispatch, deploying drone to apprehend the suspect. Neutralizing hostile target.
Can't run the job sites without jobbers, right? Construction drones are fine and all, but I still need hands on the controls, don't I?
So get more people. And fast.
You know how hard it is to vet some of these wazzocks through your security hoops? Bloody impossible. And anyone finally gets on the job, sees all the Albion shits around, they brick it. Not comforting, mate.
Why? Do they have something to hide? Listen, we're a high-tech company. Security isn't as...
I'm surprised at Albion. Who'd have thought that a bunch of violent paramilitary thugs with zero oversight could be capable of something so unethical?
Selling killer drones to the ultra-rich doesn't exactly sound like their security mandate.
About that thank you gift, I took the liberty of inserting some code at the lab. As of the next update, their drones will be looking for carpets to vacuum or reciting the full text of Thoreau's Walden. Ha! It's so boring.
Good job, Bagley. Send all this info to the journalist. Now he can finish his story and bury the Guardian Protocol for good.
Stupid fucking machine. Dying rubbish heap. Don't let me beat you to death with a bloody cricket bat.
Sorry to interrupt, but I've isolated some kind of distress call. Patching through.
Hello?
What do you want?
Please, I'm trapped in Albion Blackside. I don't have much. They don't want me spreading what I know about them.
What is it you know?
Get me out. I'll tell you, I need a code. Release code. Stored in drone barges. Get to a barge, get the code, and someone's coming.
He's disconnected.
The more dirt we have on Albion, the better. If this guy can help us, we should get him the release code.
There are a few drone barges in the Thames. Any one of them could get you access. Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the hell?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind-fucker.
You're lucky you didn't get chipped. I'd make them kill me if they tried to cuff me like that.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but It wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
What you've done to yourself after everything I've done for you.
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
Look, I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
It's that initiative I'm smelling, Peter. Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. For fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
So her microchip is the next step in human trafficking. Anyone steps out of line and zap. She can still turn a buck selling their organs.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
So, what do we have, Bagley?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
We got a few options, then.
I've marked both on your optic. By the position of those news vultures, I surmise that Ms. Ahmed is sheltering inside. Suggest employing whatever finesse you are capable of when approaching her.
Fucking DedSec. My career is over.
Hey.
Leave me alone. I have no comment.
I'm with DedSec.
You cheeky piece of shit. Come here to gloat, have you? Well, I've got news for you. Your blackmail scheme is over now. I've got nothing left to hide, have I? You've seen to that.
I'm here to clear up that it wasn't us.
Right then, who the fuck are you?
We're the real DedSec. And if someone blackmailed you pretending to be us, well, we've got a bone to pick with them too.
Too bloody late. Can't unleak my nudes. Now how about you piss off?
That could have gone better. For instance, by accomplishing anything at all.
We need to figure out who was behind this. Bagley, can you find her address? The hacker may have left a trace on her home network.
Good idea. Let's hack her home server to prove we're not the kinds of people who would hack her home server. Sending coordinates. Here's something fun. I was doing one of my routine head counts, and it turns out one of you is completely unaccounted for. Probably kidnapped.
Shit.
Lucky for you, I was able to track down a likely suspect in the few seconds it took you to formulate that angry grunt. She's an avowed enemy of DedSec with a personal grudge against us. Finding her should lead us to our operative.
Fine, I'm on it.
Found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Hello? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. My name is Albert, pilot for the RAF. I was hired by Horizon Multinational. I tested their drone AI, the Guardian Protocol.
You worked on the Guardian Protocol? As in the autonomous killer drones?
All I wanted was to fly again. They twisted my arm. But Guardian Protocol failed. Taken offline. Top brass were pissed. Those responsible for the failure, they were detained. Including me. But there's more. Much more. Get release code from the barge. I'll blow the lid wide open. I could bring down Horizon and Albion.
Let's do it.
This is Vanessa Ahmed's residence. Let's make like the TV news and expose whoever's been rummaging around in her private business.
Got it.
You can start by asking one of those lovely people lingering outside the residence. They may know who this hacker is. That's him.
Hey, you get anything good? I've had no luck so far.
Nothing from down here. Makes me wish I had a drone in my kit too.
What do you mean?
I saw some weird drone hovering up near Ahmed's flat when I arrived. It crashed though somewhere around here. Guess we're not gonna be made redundant just yet, eh?
Guess not. Thanks.
They seemed nice. That highly ethical individual seems to be telling the truth. I'm detecting intermittent Wi-Fi signals from atop the nearby statue. Fits the profile of a crashed drone.
Those who do not obey Albion orders are subject to arrest.
What'd you find, Bagley?
Besides a grievous insult, whoever this so-called DedSec hacker is, they're about as technically sophisticated as a dead raccoon with a humanities degree. It took them ages to download the sex video from Miss Ahmed's flat. They didn't even erase the drone's point of origin. Shall I pull it up for you?
Good idea.
The drone was deployed from Chinatown. Get to these coordinates and you'll likely find our dead raccoon hacker friend.
We should check it out.
Looks like our hacker is mixed up with the Kellys, which presents two likely scenarios.